So we have Ras al Ghul, who's in the scene now. Can you tell us a little bit about his motivations this season, and we can expect without spoilers, like what's going on inside his head with Bruce and all?
I think the key word with Ras al Ghul is ambiguity. I think he might be really nasty in order to do something really nice, and vice versa. You can't really be sure what his motives are at anyone. At least I hope you can't be sure what his motives are whenever he's doing something. So I think he's certainly one of the most ambiguous characters I've ever played. How'd you like them apples?
Yeah, very well done.
Thank you.
Tease a little bit about what we're going to see
Yeah, so much of what this season is Bruce becoming a man and everything that's going to go along with that. And we were taking it pretty far. I mean, Batman is such a complex character that luckily we can take our time getting there because so much is going to happen to him before he gets back to that cave. You know, where does the Batmobile come from? Where does that idea come from? Where does the idea of building in the cave come from? Where does the idea of what he's going to wear and how he's going to be, where does all that come from? And what's going to happen to Bruce to make him mature enough to handle it when it does come? So yes, all of that will be explored this season. The Sirens will become a powerhouse again. Corey is going to get his wits back again and become a great threat to the city. I think it's what we're building to is a massive crescendo, and season 5 will be a very, very, very different Gotham.
For how long will Alfred continue to kind of help out on the scene while little Batman kind of gets his footing?
You know, things go horribly wrong between Alfred and Bruce. So there's some terrible things. It gets pretty serious. Yeah, things collide badly. No, it isn't good.
You really embrace the comic book theme that death is temporary, rebirth is not always a good thing. And as we're reaching this point in the story, somebody dying is not necessarily the end. This might be a new beginning and not a good beginning. How do you keep that fresh? How do you keep that level of trauma and emotional impact of somebody dying? I'm using your...
You should talk about this.
I ought to. I'm a world expert on dying. I've done it many times. I think that the key, the really interesting thing coming in as an outsider on Danny's show is how phenomenally good everybody is. But I know that sounds sort of platitudinal, especially when you're sitting in front of a press corps and we're all pretty much hired to say nice things about the show and nice things about our actors. But I don't think I can recall, outside of a theatrical situation where I'm doing a play, rehearsing for 4 or 5 weeks, closeness on the level that I've seen among the cast here. And that's really I'm being really objective. So I think that passion and that camaraderie, the honesty of communication between these guys, sitting around all these tables, I'm kind of excluded because I'm brand new to the scenes, but translates right onto the screen, and so you're really seeing people enjoy themselves, and there's nothing worse than seeing people in a great show not enjoying themselves, because it just destroys the show.
Yeah, we've all seen that too.
It happens a lot, and this one, that's not happening. Someone can drop the ball in one department and everyone else is going to pick it up, and I just love seeing the enthusiasm in this show.
No, and I think that with the rebirth thing, it's because we just don't want to say goodbye to certain people. I mean, on any other show, you'd be so happy to go, and you're dead. See ya. Don't have to worry about that guy anymore. But unfortunately, with this show, we just fall in love with each other, and I think a lot of that's to do with they're given so much room to play, and they really inhabit these characters. And I mean, they're using all their tools, body language, just a lot of skill. And it really, that's what transcends the show, I believe. The fact that they're not just actors. actors. It's performance art that a lot of these guys are doing, and yeah, that's why everybody feels so close on this. I think because they're giving 100% every day. They're not phoning any of this procedural dialogue in. This is like big character stuff.